What's up, you guys? It is Mary.
And Alma.
And today we are reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all.
Yes.
And we invite you guys to subscribe, share, like, and comment. And then subscribe.
So put it together. Share, subscribe, comment
and
like.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So, 90, no, not 90 day. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yes. So let us start with what Melody and the pajama party that she is not inviting Tisha and Destiny.
No, I want to talk about Destiny and Martell real
Oh
quick.
yes, Mr. February.
You ain't that cute to be doing all that.
I mean, you see though the body. He's kept his body tight. I must say. And he looks less bulky than he did last time, so he seems as though he's kind of cut the stuff. I don't really find him handsome, but
it's just the narcissistic vibes. I don't want to see you greased up and bought baby oil. It just makes me want to vomit.
Then I don't know why Destiny bought the baby oil.
Yeah, and then my thing is, I just did not like the fact that, but it was like what Melody was saying. You're there talking with my enemy. Goodness well, Martell is her enemy. I don't think she should go and tell him about how, she was at the door eavesdropping and how we're not friends, da-da-da.
Yeah.
Do I think Melody is completely in the right? No. Mm-hmm. But I also don't think you should be talking to her ex-husband, who she hates with a passion.
Exactly.
You didn't know Tisa was her enemy, which I didn't know that. I thought they were friends. So that I can understand the whole Tisa misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's certainly not your enemy.
But I didn't think she was your enemy. When y'all become enemies? That's a strong word. I think, Melody, you're doing a little too much. Yeah. But I thought you going to talk to Martell, she hate that man.
And
she do.
Well, maybe not hate him, but still, there's a
very strong dislike.
Yeah. And right now, he's trying to get the kids away from her.
And all this stuff.
Lot of stuff going on.
And he's off.
So and he's going to use whatever he can, including, he's going to use whatever he can in the courts.
Yeah.
To show that, hey, Melody, her mindset is not whatever, and I should have the kids. Also, that he doesn't probably have to pay much child support or whatever.
Yeah, my thing is also, I know you and Melody are friends. I'm sure that hurts you, which it will hurt me too.
Yeah, but you got to manage that hurt so you don't do destructive things.
Yeah.
And that's not necessary.
Yeah, and then also if my friend's ex-husband contacts me, I'm sorry, I'm not even picking up the phone. If it's that important, you send me a damn voicemail or you text me.
Exactly.
But I'm not bringing you some baby oil. You get your booty up and go to the Dollar General, get your own damn baby oil.
And I don't care if the producers tell me, you have to pick up the phone. No, I don't. I actually don't.
I have to do shit.
Exactly.
Y'all don't pay me
enough.
That's
when you guys will stand on some kind of moral.
Yeah.
Some kind of integrity.
Yeah, so that was my issue with that. The whole thing with Melody coming to talk to Kimmy, I don't know. Was that this episode?
It was such an odd, cringy thing.
Melody and Kimmy.
I don't know if even Kimmy likes her like that. Honestly,
even Kimmy was like, "What friends do you have?"
What friends are those?
I think that was actually the last episode.
No, it was. That was the last episode.
Yeah, it was
right.
The last, okay. Yeah,
but that was funny. That was very funny. It never gets old.
I don't really think Kimmy messes with Melody like that. It just seemed odd. Yeah. And then she's like, "Ooh, girl, you look so refreshed." I was like, "Huh?" Weird.
I don't buy that relationship.
Kimmy is just always off. And I feel like it has to do in direct relation with the husband she has. She's going through so damn much. And I hate to say it, but I will really see Kimmy's husband cheating on her before I see Tisa's husband cheating on her. Yeah. I'm just saying, the way he be petting her and dismissing her and just like not really giving a damn. I don't know. And his eyes are always wandering. I don't trust that fool. Yeah. But I also don't trust Kimmy. Both of them are really shifty.
Also, remember she had made a comment how he had said that he had mentioned a threesome to her with Destiny. Remember? That was so odd.
Well, he's a very odd person.
That was just an odd thing.
And then you're there laughing.
To say, yes.
I'm sorry.
And then you say it out loud. Some things you gotta keep to yourself.
The thing is, he doesn't. I don't know. I just don't feel like he respects her. You know, I just feel like there's just some things you shouldn't say. There's some things you shouldn't do. And
he's
also, I feel like
cynical than he thinks, and he might have become more cynical after that first. You know, I think marriage, when it ends in divorce, it does touch you. It does, like, you know, it leaves a scar. It leaves a mark. You know.
Yeah.
And I think that he probably needs serious counseling that he's not even aware that he needs.
Yeah.
In the way he handles this new wife. You know?
Yeah. I just don't like how he be dismissing her. And it's like, she's like, I don't even know why I'm annoyed.
He certainly doesn't dismiss that first wife when he talks to her.
I've never seen them interact, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, that's right. You didn't see the first. Yeah, he doesn't. He's not dismissive with that first wife. But he has certainly become dismissive, you know, with Kimmy. And I don't know if it's because she. I don't know. I don't know if it's because that's just how the habit, like, you know, maybe she was compromising in the beginning or whatever, wanting to be married to him. I don't know. But anywho. The other thing, I don't buy. I wonder, like Kimmy had said, remember when Carlton asked her that question, if you and Tisa were not like family, right? Mm-hmm. Like in-laws,
would you guys be friends?
And she said no, right?
Yeah.
And I just think that same thing applies for her and Mel.
Yeah.
So it's always odd when you see them trying to have this relationship.
It just seems very odd. It doesn't seem genuine.
It's not genuine because really, if it wasn't for this show, they probably
will not be talking.
Will not really be friends at all.
It's so hard when I see people trying to fake it on TV. It's really hard. Yeah. And then even this new friend that Melody has or whatever, who was like doing hair and was in the workshop, was talking about.
Which one was that?
In the one, remember Melody was wearing the purple turtleneck with the black leather pants, and she had the long weave.
Yeah.
Simone? That girl,
is that Simone?
I think so.
Yeah.
But even she was like, you know, I've been working with Simone. You know, she's in hair care, whatever. And I'm trying to get my skincare business out, and she's been helping me with that. You know, and she's been a really good friend to me these past few months. So, you know, I'm going to enjoy her. I'm going to let her come to my party or whatever and stuff. And she was there saying that I'm going to have my real girlfriend. You've only known this girl for like 2 seconds.
I mean, I don't know how long.
And then you invited Tisa's cousin. That's your real girlfriend. Yeah. So the whole thing seemed weird, and then you're all there in matching pajamas. Why are you having a pajama party as a grown woman?
It's almost as if they're trying to make content. Also, I'm thinking
if this season was dry, just say that.
Or just don't have. I don't. You know something. You know what I think will be great if you guys just focus on the business, like how they did that first season, where we saw you guys cleaning homes and getting the house like prepared, you know, like just doing something with your property. I think people will appreciate that. It's like that show Love Enlisted. They do everything, all the drama with the women. Yeah. Then whatever they're supposed to be there as brokers and stuff. Like we don't really see, even though they say Love Enlisted, we don't really see the job that they do, but we see all the drama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just seems as though that's what Love and Marriage Huntsville has kind of this season. Tell us what you think. It seems as though this season is kind of like about some manufactured drama.
Yeah, and then my thing is about Maurice posting the thing about the guys' trip. Who gives a shit? Like, who honestly cares?
I guess.
I mean, I don't even follow. Like, let me be honest. I don't follow any of these people on Instagram, so I would not have even known about him posting the Atlanta trip. And it was just like what Tisa said. People are going to talk about you regardless. I know. Who gives a crap?
That was when they were
And then when Kimmy and her husband were there trying to see, like, weren't you upset?
No.
Weren't you upset? Weren't you upset? No, you were upset, Kimmy. So stop projecting your stuff onto me.
I know.
Deal with it with your husband.
Yeah.
Speak up. Stand up. You be weak in the knees. Stand up.
When it comes to Maurice.
Stand up.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just too much, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know, this season.
Although she really tried to stand up to him when they were outside. she really tried to give it to him. She really tried to,
but he
continued wiggling himself out of like a worm. He continued to wiggle himself out of it each time. Like, it was so hard. He's, you know what? He's like a greasy. Like a greasy
salesman,
right? When you're unable to hold on to the pig, right?
Yeah,
he's all greasy
and he's like moving around in the mud. It's just too much. Actually, quite a bit.
But yeah, that was Love in Huntsville. What else happened in Love in Huntsville? We saw Miss Wanda trying to also
talk about
stick it to Marceau, try to get Marceau
to just answer. But that's also another one who's very greasy.
Yeah.
My thing is, why couldn't you just answer the damn question?
Yes or no?
Would that have killed you?
Have an apartment? Have you ever had an apartment with Martell? Obviously, the answer is yes, because he will not answer that question.
I think I have to put it as mandatory that whoever I end up with, you have to be able to have direct communication. Because I'm not going to be going around the merry-go-round with you. You're going to give me a yes or no, damn it. That's too much. Because
and if that occurs, we're gonna be like that girl who walked away and was like, yeah, keep talking.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
Wow. And she's walking away and put it on her jacket. I mean, really, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was just too much.
Yeah, I thought, and then also my thing is, if you have a secret apartment, just fess up and say it. But he kept on trying to be like,
you could say I had it before I got married or whatever.
Yeah,
but you will not even say that.
But you could also but he kept on going around the question. He was just like, if I had a secret apartment, why would I admit it to you first? So you obviously have one, but you're not going to tell your mother-in-law. Yeah. Okay, that's fine, but tell your wife at home, and then she can tell her mama.
But is that part of the past stuff? Like, was that something he did before he got married?
Mom, if he has it currently, then that's a mother effing problem.
Yeah, if he has it currently,
it's a huge problem.
But if you had that when you were in college, because they've known each other since college. If you had they have. They were all in college together, all of them.
So the women were just dragged into this friendship. They're just trapped.
I know. No, they're trapped for real.
And the only true friend that Melody seemed to have was Destiny. It seemed like they were on good terms, but I think when Destiny
don't know
went
about that Destiny. Remember how she acted in Mel's?
That's my thing. I think it all went downhill there. Yeah, I felt like when
because of her song, because Destiny cannot sing. Can we talk about her song? Destiny, I don't know if you're trying to make a career out of your whole singing thing. I don't know if you used to sing, but it was mind-boggling that you were doing a record, and whoever is that guy who's standing there lying to you, like,
come on, he getting a check. You think he cared?
Like, and Tisha,
like,
that was fake. You know goodness well it sounds horrible.
My thing is,
please let us know if you all found.
What happened to the singers back in the 90s, man? Like, who had good music? Like, you have all these people out here making music that really can't sing.
Oh,
like, it's just too much for me.
I
just miss quality music. I really do. I miss Mary J.
Cannot sing.
Yeah.
And so maybe when Melody was having her show that day, maybe made her a little jelly, because it was
I can't remember what happened
for her to go and start getting all annoyed. Remember that, a big old argument?
I think she felt bad because she is just going through a divorce. She still has not gotten herself together. Yeah. But Melody's getting herself together. She's having this huge all white party. She's debuting her song.
Her song was fire. Her song was fire.
It was alright.
Well, she has a beautiful voice though.
She has a good voice, but I mean that song isn't topping no top 100 bill charts. I don't even think it's made to the 200 list. So I'm just saying, I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying, from somebody who loves music, I don't see myself listening to it and bopping it in the car like, ooh, yes, girl, ooh, yes. You tell that man.
Okay, you
know I don't put on some Mary J. Blige before that. I love Mary J, y'all. Don't look. I don't play about Mary J now. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah.
In that case,
yeah.
But yeah,
the song was too slow for me, and then she's walking down the aisle but walking down the street with the dogs, and then it's like she's singing to the camera, but the man's right there, and she's in lingerie, and she's looking at the camera.
It was her first video. I liked it. I thought it was nice. I did. I really liked it.
I guess somebody gotta start from the bottom and make it to the top.
No, Destiny's song, that's starting from the bottom going to the top. Melody has a beautiful voice. She actually has a
beautiful voice, but the song wasn't all that.
Okay. Yeah, but she has a beautiful voice. And maybe Destiny heard her voice and was just like, got a little jelly because she acted a plump fool during that. I mean, she should not have acted the way she did. That was not the venue for it.
Yeah, I think after that it went downhill.
So now I'm kind of questioning the whole Destiny thing. From the time she did that,
it's really hard to be friends with people when they're going through a weird stage in their life. I mean, you can attest to that. I can attest to that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and then
you have to distance yourself sometimes.
And if you want to keep the
friendship, you have to love them from afar.
And then the other thing too, you have to be willing to forgive missteps too, because they will have missteps. They will do stuff. They will say stuff. But there are certain codes I don't think you break.
Yeah.
And one of them is, not at my party, you're acting the fool. I thought that was odd. I mean, I can see if I'm talking to you and you kind of snap at me, I'll understand. Right? Like, if you we're on the phone or something.
Well, yeah, because Destiny was coming at her. I was like, where's my village? You have not been in my village. You have not been there for me.
What is wrong with you? This is not the time.
I felt like Destiny felt like she didn't have anybody. And Mel has this whole group of people who are there for her. And Destiny doesn't have much.
Yeah, and that was not the time. And then you go and you're talking to Tisha and all that, which is fine and all that, but when you are having a hard time. But then it was two different
stories, so I felt like Melody, you're there lying, saying that.
Well, Destiny also could be lying. She also could be lying. We did not see the story at all.
Well, honestly, I don't think that she. Why would Destiny go and say I was talking crap about you? I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I mean that was obviously a lie.
Even
Kim was like, "Oh, she said that?
Really?
Exactly. What exactly did she say?"
I know that she was just, and then it's like you couldn't pinpoint exactly what she said. Yeah. She was like, "Oh, she was just saying a whole bunch of disrespectful stuff," but you couldn't pinpoint it. So that's why I just felt like you were lying. Yeah. Like Destiny just seemed more truthful. Yeah. Like she was just trying to figure out what was being said or whatever, something like that. Yeah, Tisa might have said, "Oh yeah, Mel's a Scorpio." Da da da. Yeah. But the thing is, she never cheated on Martell. But, men love... Yeah. I mean, you were there. You put your piece on the whole household. You had a whole baby. Yeah. That does not even compare to her getting fellatio one night when she decided to move out and not be with you no more.
It was kind of odd, though, that she did not...
She said, I don't remember. Girl, you get that man fellatio.
But I understand, in a sense, she said that, I did that.
I don't owe him anything.
Right. I didn't want to talk about that, whatever. Anyhow, some people will say because
she was saying that his baby mom was eating his booty and all this stuff or whatever
that was a deflection. That was a deflection from that topic.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, girl, I did not need to see more. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't need a picture.
Yeah,
but that was just a deflection on her part. She didn't want to have to deal with that. So, anywho,
yeah.
Anyhow, just too much. The whole thing. But yeah, that is it. Is that all that we have to talk about for Love and Marriage Huntsville?
I think so.
Yeah.
But that was all quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you for joining us.
It is Mary
and Amma.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.